Hey guys, what is going on? It is Super Strats here, and today I will be showing you some Abathur gameplay. Uh, now I recently did just get Abathur today, or actually, yeah, I guess we could call it today. Um, so let's have a look at its units. First of all, we have the Swarm Queen, the Roach, which can morph to the Ravager. So pretty much all the first 5 units are standard. The Starting from the Roach up to the Mutalisk are standard units. The Swarm Queen isn't actually a standard. It's only in the Abathur co-op. Now, as I'm sure many of you watching this video probably are familiar with, indeed, Abathur, and I will be getting him to level 15 as soon as possible. Um, and so yeah, so let's have a look at his units. So the Swarm Queen is a support unit, can use the ability to spawn Creep Tumor as well as Rapid Transfuse. Now, Rapid Transfusion is indeed, well, as I'm sure most of you know from the multiplayer, Transfusion, but Rapid Transfusion is pretty much just on a shorter cooldown, and it actually is on autocast, which is quite nice, and it can only use those 2 abilities. So they're a little bit different from the other ones. So we have the standard Swarm Host that can't really morph into any units. Now the Mutalisk can morph into 2 things. It can morph into either the Guardian or the Devourer. And then we have the Overseer, the Viper, which is kind of standard. And before actually, let's just go. I'll just go over these 2 and then we'll jump into the game. So the Brutalisk is So the Brutalisk is basically a okay, so basically the Brutalisk morphs whenever you get a Roach or any ground unit to 100 biomass, and then Leviathan is when you get any air unit to 100 biomass. Then we have the Spinecrawler, the Sporecrawler, and the Nidus, which are all standard. Now, and then for the first upgrade, we have Biomass Harvester, basically meaning that any and all biological units, will drop biomass that Abathur's units can pick up. And also you spawn larvae, like you continuously spawn larvae, that's why the Koreans don't have spawn larvae. So, and I believe, oh yeah, and roaches also don't cause Vespene gas. So since I am queuing up for the Void Launch mission, I think our best chance would be to go for mutas as well as guardians and devourers. So I believe that's all there is. So yes, really none of Abathur's units. Okay, sorry, I shouldn't say none, but his units do function a little bit differently than those from the multiplayer. As I'm sure many of you are familiar with Kerrigan, once I get all commanders to at least level 5, then I will be doing mutation missions. But on the brutal difficulty until all of them are at least level 15. Now, as you can see, I am playing with level 1 Abathur just because I just recently got him. So he is going to be a little bit weaker than an Abathur level 15, of course. But yeah, so we are playing on the Void Launch mission. So I guess we will have to. No, okay, we don't have Leviathan, so I guess my main focus of army will be on Leviathan, or not Leviathans. What are they called? Mutas, Guardians, and Devourers. Where is that Overlord? Here he is. Once again, I'll just send him inside. Oh, yellow. So I did kind of try this last game that I played, and it kind of seemed to work. So I mean, we'll see if we can make it work again. Actually, and then I'm gonna be unique. I'm gonna be spawning these. Sorry guys, I'm gonna be spawning these toxic nests everywhere, just to be sure that our base will be secure from attacks. And you can actually. Oops, I said I wasn't gonna make any roaches, but whatever. I guess we're making them now. So yeah. So anyways, so any. But I always forget about this. Uh, so yeah, so this was, so they do send out these research vessels here. Sorry about that, guys. And, yes, so, right, where was I now? We were going to, right, so we were going to check up to Lair and ultimately Hive as soon as possible. Not Hive, Spire as soon as possible. Now, obviously, without some of Abathur's upgrades, it may not be possible to do that. You just go hang out over here. Oh, Lord, keep on. Right. So we are just going to kind of sit back. Well, not sit back with our feet in the air. Do nothing. But we are indeed going to just do this. Just sit back for a little bit. Wait for Lair to finish up, which should be finishing up any second now. There we go. And more for Spire as soon as possible. Oh, Spire is actually 200. Okay, well, that's a shame. Probably should. I probably should have gotten the sec. I probably should have got the second extractor a little bit sooner. Ah. You say up there because you're the man. We are going to take this. Where is he? The first roach here, and we are going to morph him into a Ravager first. I'll just ask my ally, can you handle this? Oh, well. That's because they're under Amon's control, Kerrigan. Right, so I think I will need just a little bit more than this one Ravager. Uh, just a tad more. Okay, apparently whenever I do something else. What's this? Evolve ducks increases radius. Okay. And obviously, as Abathur, I will be pushing the creep. And there we go. So now, since I don't yet have any units that can shoot up, I will just mainly be focusing on getting this expansion up. Actually, wait, no, what am I saying? I do actually have units that can shoot up. I have the mutas. Where are they? Okay, so I need a little bit more than 2. That's okay. That's okay, Isha. So yeah, so like I say, as before, we will be collecting biomass and basically just sitting out. Sitting out of this game for the most part. Let me take Greater Spire, but that also requires a hive, yes. So I guess since I do want to be focusing more on mutas than anything, oh well, this isn't good. Crap. Obviously, as Abathur, I will be gathering lots and lots of biomass. So yeah, let's get to it here. Uh, well, maybe I'll just get a couple birches here to knock down that. Then we'll kind of like sacrifice them a little bit. Alright, yeah, sorry about that, guys. Just had to take care of some business. Magic boxing. Obviously, since I am going heavy mutas, I do need to be focusing on some of the mutalisk upgrades. Now, do actually need those Vespine geysers here. Gonna take both gases right off the bat. Since we are going up against Protoss, enemy creep will not be spread. So I'll know if it's my creep or their creep. It's kind of handy. I'm almost thinking maybe I'm playing this a little bit too greedy, but probably just me being self-conscious. Why do you always insist on doing this? It's actually... Wait, you're just destroying my talking nest? Jag. Jag and a half. Evolution. Oh, upgrade. Sky will belong to Swarm. Sorry, I gotta get it. Gotta get a little bit deeper here. Actually, no, let's actually go up to double spire as well. You guys might say, well, what's the point of double spire? Targeted for attack. Eliminate incoming enemies. Okay, so I'm just gonna morph in a bunch of overlords here, because I'm tired of being supply blocked here. Uh, Big flare attacks, Solar. Okay. I think I should go up to a hive, I don't know. Okay, so I was like, okay, you should be able to take care of that. If you can't, well, I mean, you're a little bit lame, but mind you, it's kind of like I want, mind you, it's a little bit like I'm one to talk. Okay, again, just talks like so bluntly. Enemy stunned. Strike now. Okay, maybe I didn't say it with the same enthusiasm, but still. Just talk so bluntly. Ah, just got obliterated. What? Oh, yo, didn't even realize there's biomass over here. Because Kerrigan's kind of been cleaning up the area a little bit. Indeed, the biomass harvester. So much biomass here. I mean, eventually all my mutas are indeed going to be, what? Wait, is this it? Is this like the last one? No foreign placement location. Sky will belong to Swarm. Plus, it's not impossible to do this one with Kerrigan. Guess it might just be a little bit harder though, because she doesn't actually have. I don't actually think she has access to mutas. But I could be wrong. Mine. I'm pretty sure this is the last one. Nope. Never mind. 2 more waves. I do have. Yeah, so why don't I actually have enough Vespine though? As for minerals, well, I think I may just actually have to simply create some roaches just to, you know. Boom. I think at this point we just have like so many mutas that I think we should just be able to shred through this just fine. Right? Yeah, it doesn't really look like we're losing anything too significant, so I mean, I'll just kind of lose some more frames here, and yeah, guess we can do this. Oh man. All I can tell is that I'm losing frames. Okay, fall back. I don't want my computer to do this to me. Ah! Losing frames. Losing frames badly. Didn't even realize this shenanigans was going on here. But yeah, like I say, I think. Oh, even a carrier? Really? Wow. That's a big chunk of biomass. I like Abathur. He's so blunt, yet so. I don't know. I guess it just kind of sounds a little bit like Old English. You know what I mean? So Muta Swarm turns out to be pretty decent. Let's replace. But yeah, see, I lose so many of the creep tumors because they're toxic nests. I lose so much of my tumors, which aren't actually creep tumors at all. I think this is the last one. Yeah, this is actually the last one here. So I have 49. Let's go say hello. Now there's some mutas here. Do indeed has 0 biomass. I think they pick up their escort somewhere around here. The shuttles, that is. So I think if I just stay here for long enough, I should be able to catch them. Can't even type GG. Losing frames, but good. I think that is indeed the victory. So, I mean, playing with Abathur, that wasn't really... I don't think that wasn't clean. Like, I don't think that was very clean. I do admit I could have probably done better. Getting out the spire and all that fun stuff. But so now I do actually just got an achievement, and so ultimate evolution, and there we go. And then we have enemies damaged by toxic nest drops 100% additional biomass, and it okay, well that's actually really good. Cannot be targeted by the enemy. Well, that's even better. So anyways, so there is level 1 Abathur gameplay. I will probably be posting some Abathur gameplay once I get